Hey guys, Shannon here with Be Disciplined, here for another Fitspo Friday. Stay tuned, we're going to talk about soul goals. So most of us have all heard about SMART goal setting, right? That acronym is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, or realistic, I can't remember, and time-based. And these goals, we set these SMART goals to achieve more in our business, relationships, and our fitness. So you want to rock that bathing suit this summer, then you set a SMART goal. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and has a time date stamp on it. You want to double production in your business this year, you set a SMART goal. Get smart about it, right? And this is really, I think, an awesome model for the more traditional goal setting / achievements. But what about the really big dharmic stuff we chase after? You know, like the legacy we want to leave behind, the hero we want to be and be seen as for our children, our spouse, our friends, our family, our colleagues, want to be looked up to. What do you want to leave? Like the dream goals that don't necessarily lend themselves, at least at first pass, to a more linear model like the SMART goals framework. So what are these big dharmic goals? I like to call these soul goals. Like, what sets your soul on fire? What is something that is so much bigger than finding your why, which frankly, I'm a little sick and tired of talking about, honestly. So I've been thinking about what acronym could I use for soul goals. Todd, did the Beast Mode morning, so maybe I'm copying him a little bit. And I figured soul is 4 letters. Should be a lot easier, but it wasn't. It was actually really hard. But I did come up with something, and here's what I came up with. Systematically optimized, unconventional legacy goals. And so let me break that down so I can get you to make sense, so I can make sense of what was in my brain when I was going through trying to figure this out. So we want to stay grounded with systematically optimized principles while also being willing to just step into that vast unknown and dream about what might be, what could become, what we could be, what would be described as unconventional, or honestly even unrealistic. I could have used that one too. Goals that will help us leave a legacy we're proud of. So today, I'm challenging you to make a list of the really big, inspiring goals that you'd like to achieve in your 5 F's. Let me go through those again. It's faith, finance, so that's your career, as well as your budget and all that, family, friends, and fun. Don't forget fun. And so this is not the time to think smaller inside the box. So come up with those in each area, and then further challenge, think about the one goal that you'd like to achieve that would most fundamentally change your life and that would require you to show up as your best self, require you giving every ounce of your strength and energy and challenging you to use every single tool in your tool shed. Use every single gift that God has given you. What is the one big, audacious soul goal? So, kind of begs the question, right? Not to sound too kitschy, but what would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you do if you knew you could not fail? To quote, I don't even know how many people, I don't know who to even credit that for at the beginning, but I also like to say, as one of my favorite authors, Brene Brown, says, what is so important to you that you would go for it anyway, even if you know you could fail? That's perhaps the better question. What is the one soul goal you'd most like to achieve that would most fundamentally change your life and therefore also change the lives of those closest to you, right? Only you can share what you have inside of you. You can teach me what you know, right? So be brave and say yes to your soul goals and courageously step up and give the world all you've got. So until next time, stay disciplined and have a blessed day.